Legend of Total War here with part 21 of my Factorio Let's Play series. Yeah. Okay, so we've come back to here, and once again there are issues. I mean, this is one of my most important factory areas here, probably one of the most complex. And there's always going to be issues here and there. We're still making these damn efficiency modules. I'm just going to try and pick them up. I've got an idea. Oh jeez, these fucking things. I'm going to put a couple extra arms down on these so that they can pick up... Oh wait, need to go around the other way. Oh shit. Take that off it. So it can pick up red ones just in case things are stuck there. I'll need to make some more stack inverters or something. Oh, hang on. Can I make another filter? Oh, I haven't got one on me. I don't think they need to be stacked ones. I'm just going to go grab some purple ones from the supply line. The plastic is all... Every time I make a slight adjustment, something else, you know, it's hard to get the perfect balance with that one. I wonder if that's how circuits are used, but I really don't see what the point of the circuitry is. But then again, I haven't used it, so I don't know. Okay, so I needed to come here to grab a couple of these. It'd be good if we can actually get the green ones to go double layered. Alright, I'm going to try something to see if I can do that. It's going to be really silly. This is how it's going to work. We just get this to firstly grab it from here. And then it puts it back on top here. No, that's not going to work. Because then it all comes over here. It needs to actually putting it in from this side. Or even hang on. Let's try it from here. It takes it off the conveyor belt. There. And then puts it back onto a conveyor belt here. It's very stupid, but it allows us to store a little bit more without having to put it into a box. Yeah, that's very stupid. And it's only going to affect these 5 here. It's not going to affect this one at all. I'd have to put it over here, and there's just not enough room for me to move. Yeah, that's really stupid. Okay, so what else are we doing? Oh, yeah, I came for these. While I'm here, I should probably go check those rock boxes. So you can see only one got past any of them, but this one's got 1,000. Can't let that get by. Because we weren't gone that long either. So that one has run out of metal. I won't worry about it right now. Actually, you know what? I'll just take it off. Because that way I'm not paying any of its energy costs. Instead of just some of it. But I'm not certain if it's just sitting there idle, if it actually uses any electricity. I don't know. So still using up a little bit of this, so that's providing all the megawatts. So we've still got 1.1 gigajoules of accumulated charge. These things here, the electric furnaces, they're using the most. I'm going to grab the other radar, because I mean 300 kilowatts is not a lot, but I'd like to reduce that down to 0. Where'd I put it? I put it around here somewhere. Didn't I? I can't even remember where I put it. Can't even remember. Okay, well, whatever. If I can't remember, then it's not important. Because I'm trying to, you know, reduce electricity costs. So we come down to here again. Yeah, look, part of the problem is that these guys here, they can't put their things on the... I have an idea. It's not a good idea, but let me just try this. We take it off from here, then use a long reach. It won't put it back, right? I'll need to do it from... Oh, no, we do this. It takes it from there, puts it on a conveyor belt. Just so it stacks up a little bit more. And then I want some of them returning to going in this direction. See, here's the problem. This one here is not putting it in its required place. Like it's just sitting there with it, and so that means the copper wiring isn't get used. Oh, you need to be going this direction, you fool. Filter the copper wires. Okay, also our metal production isn't up to scratch here, so we actually need to put that thing back. But with this similar situation that we got here, where it's actually making sure it's on the right track. Alright, so you need to be returned to work, as do you. Shit, how are we going to fit it in there? Okay, let me just see if I move this out of the way. It's kind of silly, but we need to have a conveyor belt, no, wrong with thing, go in this direction. No. Fucking hell, this is annoying. Wrong way. To there, and then we put that in... Yeah, let's see. Put that in it through here. Now, the problem is if we put it in from that side, it's just going to go straight in. I'm going to do this. And if we put it over here, it's just going to end up on the other side, which we don't want. We want it on this side here. So how are we going to do that? We need to somehow make it put there. Let me just... hang on, I got an idea with this. If we can make this... Okay, good. Now we'll be fine to put a conveyor belt thing in there. Alright, so... Alright. What was that for? Gun turret damage. Now we can put some more blue stuff in. What do we need? Saved progress? Okay, good. That won't take too long. So then... Oh, I'm out of the things. Oh, I'll have to go get some more then. Because yeah, we'll pick up a few hundred. Okay, where was it? Oh, that's right. It's coming down here to pick up those those things down here. Still got a box. We can still landfill this up a bit. I might actually do that. We can bring the oh, that's in the way. Well, I can easily just move that over this way. What is that anyway? Water? Yeah. It's not a problem. Okay, so we need this going in that direction. It's just a matter of how the fuck do we get it on there. Like this. There we go. So, with that coming in, that should increase our productivity of the green circuits and reduce the amount of copper wires that are constantly on the goddamn area. That was really quick. Okay, good. What's next? There's only a few things left to even research. This is needed to get to rocket silo. Let's get started on that then. Now, if we go and have a look over here to this, we're still missing quite a few things needed to make it. Okay, so we need more efficiency modules. How many? I can make 2 more. Alright, I need to go pick up just the regular efficiency modules from the box. And I should probably take these as well, because that'll just save me on having to produce them. So that'll speed up time. Just make sure I've got all the ingredients to make all these things. Yep. Oh, wait. Electronic circuits. Hang on. Stop. I'll get the electronic circuits from around here. See, there's heaps always sitting right here. I'll just grab them. Wasn't there a box with the other ones? 2.1k. Thank you. I'll take some of them. And then efficiency modules here. I'll take those. And let's make 2 more. Good. The amount that we need to actually craft is a lot less than before. What's going on here? There's like nothing going on. Is it because the batteries... Is that full? It's not full. It's a lack of sulfur production. Following this up, so this is full of some kind of oil. Something's going on here. Oh my fucking god. How long's that been sitting there for? I was supposed to make changes to this, wasn't I? To turn this into something else. Alright, so now we get to... Oh, fuck me, sideways. Because that's just... Oh, hang on, that's going somewhere else as well. Where is this going? That's going to make lubricants. Right, well, yeah, but we're not really making a hell of a lot of lubricant. Plus, that's slow as shit. So lubricant needed to make the electrical engines. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so that other one there, I'm going to get it to make petroleum. Because, I mean, we can keep making the solid fuels, but I just don't need it. Wait, what's it doing even? Yeah, because that's full. And I don't want to keep having to come back here all the time. Alright, so let's close off that pipe. Now, where do we need some petroleum? I know where we need petroleum. Fucking, plastic production. Over here. There's water around here, isn't there? Let me see. Where is it? There's no water up that way, but we've got water down here. Okay, bring it down that way. Because we're going to turn it into light oil and then to petroleum. Okay, we're going to make it right here. Alright, so let's... I think that's where we need to connect this. Yep, and then... whoops, wrong way, round. This is where the water's going to come in. Okay, so there we go. That's connected with water and shit. What do we need? Grab this. Okay, so that's making light oil, which will mean that you know, we've stopped the backup of that. So you can see already that sulfur is coming through a bit faster. Now, we're going to need more. So this is going to turn light oil into petroleum. That being said, though, the plastic is not exactly in short supply at the moment, so I don't know. Alright, well, let's... wrong one. You come down to here. I don't know what else to do with it. Turn it into batteries? No, because then you're going to make more sulfuric acid, and we've got more sulfuric acid up there than we need. Yeah, so we're turning it into that, light oil cracking. Okay, into petroleum gas. How are we going to do this? I mean, it's already... oh no, we haven't got the water in there yet. All this, actually. Good thing I picked up some more pipes recently. Oh, that's not going to get done anytime soon. Oh my god, that was my last pipe. Alright, I'll just go get some more. See, that sulfur's going on crack. Which is what we want. I think what we'll need to do is plug this petroleum into all of these, so that if any of them ever, you know, start running out. Why aren't these guys aren't producing very quickly? Because, all right, hang on. If we through, bitch. If I change direction here a little bit. grab them. Because we just want them to craft more of it. For fuck's sake, I'll just grab all of them. Maybe they'll use up more plastic. Okay, the problem there is now copper wiring. God damn it, there's so many elements. Every time you fix one, another one becomes an issue. I just realised something. I could put plastic on this side here and we could double the line. So I'll actually make another one. Just one for this one, and it'll be wholly responsible for dealing with the other line of it. Because it can still get from the coal, that's not a problem. Alright, so this isn't going to be difficult. You just have to stop that for the time being. Where are my pipes at? I thought I grabbed a heap load of pipes. Where'd they go? Wait. No, there they are. Okay, turning into petroleum. Now, I want to turn to petroleum. Into plastic. Might as well put it up the top of the line. What does it matter? It needs to be one step back from it. Okay, electricity there. Okay, so we need one of these firstly. This is to pick up the coal, put it in. And then another one to put the plastic on the conveyor belt. Why the fuck did I even bother with that? And there we go, so we'll have more plastic coming through now. Not that that was even an issue in the first place, but at least it's using up some of that petroleum, which will fix up that other stuff down the line. Now we need to figure out a way to get these to be a bit more productive, which is coming down to copper wiring. So why is the copper wiring not particularly productive? See, that stuff is backing up way too fast. Just resume with that stuff. Okay, well, now we're getting a massive surplus of these. How do I get more copper wiring out there, though? These are all just going full fucking pelt. Okay, I think I know what I need to do. If we put one here, right here actually, no, right here, and then one of these, where is it? Oh, I must have already put it down. Grab another one. This will have to feed directly into here. And then just needs electricity. Hang on, what am I doing? This is making copper wire, right? That is making a ton more than before. What's going on with the workload here? So now you can't... Now you can't even fit your fucking things in. Well, that's not really that big of a deal, I suppose, as long as the copper wiring is mostly getting over here. Okay. Then... Oh my god, this is silly. I need to get more copper wiring over here. See, all I've done is increase the amount that's coming up this way. That's all I've done. Oh god damn it! I don't know what to do with this. I feel like every time I fix one problem, another problem just comes in. So just fuck it. It's producing stuff. I can't make it perfect. Just leave it be. It's a nightmare. All right, let's start working on another type of production. Okay, so advanced circuits. Sorry, efficiency modules. Should I make more of those? So you've got a heap load of advanced circuits coming in over here. Of course, none of those. Well, not enough of those. Hang on a second. No, we've got... Could I fit another one of these in here? Let me just see again. That's not even being used now. I need to redirect it again. Yeah, I don't know how I just need to get more copper wiring onto here, but I'd actually need to produce it here and have it land onto there. Which shit, I could fucking do that. Right. How are we going to do that, though? I'll need to make a splitter. I've already got one. Okay, never mind. Oh, please tell me I can get it through here. Nope. Alright. Come up with another... I can go around. Not ideal, but I can. Then rotate this way, if you wouldn't mind. I don't want it to actually touch that. Now we need... Where is it? They take a long time, 60 seconds to make one of those. Just... steel plates, alright. I'm not making any steel plates in there, but there should be a ton up this way. Now, weren't the steel plates around here somewhere going in a box? I don't know. I'll just take all those. I hope this works. Okay, so this is not going to produce copper. This is going to put copper plating there. Alright, hang on. And I've got one here. And then give it power. And also it should go on that side. Oh, no, that's taking... Yep, okay, cool. Actually, I need a fast one there. It needs more. But still, that should increase productivity by, you know, a fraction of a percent. It is putting more copper wires up here, which... It's starting to get more down the line here, so that helps. Okay, so we finally got the 5 efficiency modules 3. Now we need... What was it? 5 speed modules 3. Yeah, I wouldn't ever put any of these in just because of that extra energy consumption's... I mean, extra 50% speed is good and whatnot, but still. That's going to take a little while. Okay, well, while that's going on, let's just see how this is going. Okay, now the thing is, I've diverted quite a lot... Oh, shit. Well, eventually that's going to back up, and then it's not going to have any more going this way. Alright, new plan. New plan is to put another drill down. So that'll give us 36,000 roughly. If it needs more, we can give it more, but that, generally speaking, 1 drill to 1 furnace is enough. That way these guys are going to get more. So that's why the productivity didn't go up, because the copper plates weren't coming through here now. Alright, that's great. What's left? Can we research rocket stuff now? What are we missing here? Oh, right, we gotta do all this down the fucking line there. That's gonna take a while. Rocket shooting speed. Alright. I feel like everything that I'm doing here now is sort of like a waste of time. Like, I just should go to another area and start focusing on another section of production. Like, that is just... Don't get me wrong, that is producing a hell of a lot of shit. Now, if I was going to focus on anything else, I would probably want to focus on modules. So that's advanced circuits and electronic circuits. Which would mean something similar to this. Just to get to this point here, except without the need for any of the oils. So what we'd need... We've got the plastics right here, but yeah, we don't have the coppers right there. I could get another line of this coming up here. Alright. Alright then, let's do that. Because yeah, if we've got a surplus of plastic here, then why don't we try and use it? Because this is not going anywhere. We don't need to make heaps of efficiency modules, but I do want to get some more going. So where do we begin? So we're just adding on to this existing stuff. We're moving it over here. We might have to actually move some of these solar panels out of the way. There's plenty of room down there. There's also metal over here if we need it. But I'd like to keep everything on this side here, and there's also piping in the way. We'll just have to work around. It's going to be difficult to move things. It's not going to be as efficient as this because this is a nice open space. But if we can just even make two things that are making efficiency modules, that's better than nothing. Because it can just grab the advanced circuits from here. We've got heaps coming in. So we really only need to make more copper wiring and that. Okay. Well, why don't we actually just bring in more from here? More copper from there, since we've already got it sort of set up. I mean, there's just, the thing is though, there's not a lot of copper here. As in, available there, because this one's taking up most of that anyway. Alright, let's actually backwards engineer this. Which is not always ideal. What I mean by backwards engineer it is start with the end result. Start producing the end result. Even though we won't be able to, just put this down, and we can always move it if we need to. So the end result would draw from here. But we're going to make more plastic, right? No, we're going to use more plastic, which means we've got to put another one of these red ones down. Oh, this is fucking in the way. Okay, so this is going to make... Wait, we don't need to make more red ones. That was the whole point of grabbing the plastic. Wouldn't hurt to make one more. Alright, so fuck me, I can't really think how we're going to go about this. And how would we get a green circuit over there? Look, I'm going to need a ton of these, just fucking make them. Okay, let's just start with a plan. To put in oops. This is a line that will eventually make. We'll start with efficiency modules. Okay, so the red stuff. Where is it? Red goes onto the conveyor belt, and let's just assume for a moment. So we are backwards engineering this. Let's assume for a moment that we can get some green stuff over here. The green wires. Fuck, it makes speed modules as well. Need loads of those. So one for green, one for blue. The only thing we need to get here are the green ones. Well, we're definitely going to need to produce more of them. Okay, let's start another drill. make 2 drills actually. And start with steel plates. Oh shit. And I think we'll bring the copper up from here actually, rather than there. Oh wait, hang on, not researching anything. So yeah, if we want to get to rocket silo, we need to research all this shit. Wait, where'd we go? Still a lot of other things here I want to test out. Like, I'm here to have fun, not just to rush to the end. Yeah, I don't know. Explosive rocketry, what's this? Sure, it doesn't seem like it's that big. Okay. So, it's supposed to be making a few more of these. Shouldn't need to make a heap load of metal plates because we're not making that many. Because it only requires 5 for 5, and we've got heaps of that being fed into there, being fed into it. An excess green we could probably put another one of these manufacturings down. Maybe even there. I just somehow steal it off the line. Because we're using up we're not using up enough of the plastic. Just put that there for now. Okay, so that's making the metal plates. I think we need a splitter here. Wait, no, not necessarily. Hang on. So that's making... So maybe we just need to put another one of these here and there. Okay, and that's for this one, and that's for that one. Okay, so yep, we don't need this all the way to here. Doing. So that's producing metal plate, copper plates. That one's just feeding directly into there. That's fine. Although if I fed this into that one, it would make more, which would essentially lead to more. That's copper wiring. It would mean more of that. So yeah, I might actually try and do that. How would I go about that though? It shouldn't be too hard. We just pull it out like this and send it in via a conveyor belt. So that should technically now produce twice the amount of copper wiring. So that should then also produce more of the red wiring. There's not going to be much left over for other ones over here. We're going to need to make more. Now, if I was to put another furnace down here, how the fuck would I get the stuff out? Or maybe we don't. We'll just get it from over here. We'll bring it down this way. Right. And where are we gonna put these as well? They need to be put somewhere. Let's just also assume that we're going to make 3, 1 for each, and for a productivity module. We can always change production, and it's the exact same resources. That's not a problem. That's 3, one of each. Now we just need to make the green ones to get over here. Make another 2 of these. Okay, I got an idea. If they were made here and put onto the line from there, they'd show up on the other side. Then we just need to get the copper wiring down to these, because this can easily get it to there. Okay, this could work. Just need to wait for those things to come through. Well, you can see here that they are actually using up a hell of a lot more of the plastic now, so that's good. More plastic consumption means more that they'll be able to draw from the what's it called? Sulfuric acid. Still not enough green coming in there. We could possibly get some surplus over there if it was actually making surplus. But that's tricky. Okay, so we got one here. Are we able to fit 2 of these in? That's the question. So that is going to be producing the green. Good. There's just a little bit of a freeze there, just give it a moment. This happens every couple of hours. Alright. Take it from there, and your input is going to be there. Okay, so we just need copper wires to get there now. Now, can we get another one there? Ah, shit. Okay. Not a big deal, actually, because all we have to do is move these down 1. So, blue, that's not what it was originally, green, and then purple. Make another 2 drills and a furnace. needs to be there. And then there, maybe. Okay, so all we need to do here is get the copper wiring, and then we've got 2 more producing the shit. Alright, so let's get these drills down. Let's make them go sideways along this line, so there's plenty more if we need them. So that's 29k, 43k, that's much better. We're still going to need 2 more of these because we need to produce copper wiring. Actually, we probably only need 1. I don't know. We'll see how we go. So you'll produce the copper plates here. Get started on that, that would be good. I've left no room for error here. If this isn't enough production, I'll need to fucking change the whole thing. Which, you know, that only took me a few seconds to do, so it's not the end of the world. I thought I made... No, that's right, I was only going to make 1. Okay, then you're just producing copper wire. I wonder if a stack thing would actually be better than that. Or is it a stack inserter? Because I can pick up more. We'll see if that actually does a better job of it. Okay, then we'll need a fast inserter to get them out. Bringing these down this way. Okay, then we need long reaches here and there to put them in. I wonder if actually, let me just see, where is it? If we double up on this a little bit, might that actually be even more productive? Might actually be a fast one. Wish I could get them to put the stuff in just a bit faster, you know? The stuff's there, just fucking put it in. Alright, so we got the stuff going. Oh shit, other way around. But I'll take that. Okay, it's worked. Now we get another production line. No, not there. Put a box down. And you guys cough them up. Alright, yeah, whatever. We need a fast one. And there we have all 3 modules being produced. And that's actually enough copper wiring for it as well. Now, is that actually going up or down? Considering they need 5 each, I reckon this would eventually go down. We would actually need to produce more of this shit. Okay, which we could not really justify. There's just not enough copper wiring to go through here. Well, at least we've got some more production going, some more of the modules. Let them go for a little while, and that'll save me a lot of time instead of having to craft it all myself. Okay, so still holding on to these efficiency modules. Speed module 3. Well, that's what we need to make the power armor. I'll just take all the speed modules out here and just start making some. So yeah, since speed modules is what we need, let's oh no, that's not gonna work. Just make them all speed modules for the time being, because that's what we need. Now what we're going to also need, I'm going to need to pick up some of those efficiency modules, because we just made a whole bunch of extra things. That's going to be a huge drain on this. And we're also going to need more capacitors, whatever the fuck they're called. Accumulators. What are we missing? Batteries. Okay, well my storage is up here somewhere. It's batteries up here. And then I'm going to need more iron plates. So having a look at this now, how close are we to getting Power Armor Mark II? You know, we're getting there. We're getting there. We've got the 5 efficiency modules. We just need to make the 5 speed module 3. Which, in the grand scheme of time, should not take that long. What I come here for again? That's right, these. I was hoping for more of those. Oh, these ones here aren't even connected to the network. Whoops. Okay, so I can easily fix that. Okay, I think what I might do at this point, I'll end the video here, but I won't start recording the next episode until I clear off some of this wood and shit, and just let some time go by, because we're just waiting for things to get produced, and this is going to take some time. Anyway guys, that's the end of this episode, so like and subscribe. Part 22 is next, and don't forget to visit me on Facebook. See you next time, fuckers.